If you're a beginner runner, here's 3 things to do. Hey, what's up guys? It's me Kevin, and as always, let's keep it short and simple with tip number 1. Increase your mileage gradually. So some of you might want to start aggressive and you might want to progress quickly depending on your goals or the reasons why you run. So I made the same mistake aiming for a distance close to my race. For example, this week I'll probably run 5 kilometers, and then next week I want to run 7, and then next week I'm gonna run 10 because my goal race is the half marathon. So my goal is to reach the 21-kilometer distance as soon as possible. And I have a lot of screenshots from my Strava posts before. I think that was 2020 when I was just starting to run and I was very heavy, and I can tell you now that was so tiring for me. So anyway, I think it's important that you start by running a small distance and gradually increase it over time. So let's say you run total of 30 kilometers a week, then that means by next week you can increase it not more than 33 kilometers total. So that's 10% added, and this will help your body adjust to the new level of activity and prevent injury. Tip number 2, incorporate strength training. One more time, I'm gonna say it. Please do strength training. So building strength in your core, legs, and glutes can help you improve your running form and overall performance. Not to mention my favorite word connected to strength training,
longevity.
If you're building endurance, you might want to build a body that endures, right? So many of us try running so suddenly and got so excited with results that we forgot that it's a very high strain activity, especially on your legs. Most injuries come from weak links, and other parts of your body start to compensate with a lack of strength. That's why sometimes if you go to a therapist and say your knee hurts, then they will say it's because of your glutes and calves. Confusing, right? I know, it happened to me. There's a lot of content out there with exercise routines, and I myself will start to post this soon, so stay updated. And last, tip number 3, improve your running form. Focus on proper posture and foot strike to reduce the impact on your joints and increase your efficiency. Now, this means a lot of things, but basically you should aim to hit the pavement with your midfoot to forefoot and not your heel. Why? Landing on our heels are our body's way of naturally stopping. Imagine if you land on your heel and the strain goes all the way up to your knee, multiplied by how many steps you take when you run, let's say 10,000 steps, you will be injured. And about the posture, the key points that I want you to think about is kind of leaning to the front. So imagine this is your body and this is your back. With a straight back, you kind of lean forward almost as if you're falling down, and then by the time your foot hits the ground, then that should be a natural running form. You can check it out on a mirror. Another tip would be to do running drills as a warm-up or on a separate day. If you don't know how to do this running drills, it's fine. I have a video of multiple running drills that you can do to help you with your running form. So go ahead and click that now. And if you think I helped you out today, please click or press that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Please click or press that hit blah blah blah.